Hey there, and a happy 2014 from yours truly, the offspring of awesome, the industry himself, Darwin Doobers, and I just want to say I'm really excited, really looking forward to the. I really would just really terribly sorry is what I am. I can't do this. I won't, as it were. I won't sit here and pretend that 2014 has started out according to plan. In fact, it's far from it, my swooners. Right? I had one goal to start out the new year, and that was to get one Dinner with Doobers episode to 1,000 views, so that starting now it could be back on the airwaves. Would have been a pretty blockbuster way to kick off a year that will be known as the Year of the Doobs. Not to be confused, of course, with Colorado's Year of the Doobie, right? I'm right. But witty remarks aside, let's talk goal. It's a big no way Jose on that one, ain't it? Yeah, didn't reach our goal. You swooners out there, and all your friends, and all your family, and everyone you know, couldn't get one of my videos to 1,000 views. Yet, Goats Screaming Like Humans is nearing the 3 million mark. It's crazy, but I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Darwin, you're thinking, what's that say about your show if stupid goats can get more views than you? Well, I'll answer that question right here, right now. It says nothing about my show. Zip, zilch, zero, nada. Not a thing about my show. But what it does speak volumes about, my swooners, is society as a whole. You see, my show, Dinner with Doobers, was quality YouTube programming. But it required an attention span. It required thought. And it required a long-term investment, which society does not possess, because fact is fact, ladies and gentlemen. Society has wholeheartedly subscribed to the KISS philosophy of keep it simple, stupid. And that's why they rally behind things like Screaming Goats, Epic Fails with a Z, and Chicago comedian Mike Leibovitz, also with a Z. You see, these borderline retarded entities are running rampant over our entertainment scene, and geniuses, real life geniuses like the Doobs, are being forced to jump through hoops simply to get booked on a third-rate showcase like Stand Up Throwdown. What gives, right? Shouldn't have to do all these elaborate stunts and gimmicks just so that my greatness can be seen. And why is this? Why is the Doobs being pushed to the wayside time and time again? Is it jealousy? Yeah, possibly. How about ego? Yeah, no doubt about that. Jeez Louise. But I've learned, as it were, that there's an even bigger evil plaguing Chicago comedy and probably attacking comedy circles around the world. Bullying. It's the unspoken truth, but the Doobs just spoke it. Bullying in comedy. That's right. You see, anytime there's the prospect of change, right? Anytime there's this idea of something different, something new, and there's a comedian or a group of comedians leaning in that direction, the so-called top-tier comedians and showcases use passive-aggressive tactics to bully those comedians and showcases into being like everything else that already exists. Crazy, but true. They say things like, different won't get you in that comedy festival. Change and new thoughts won't get you that Comedy Central special, right? But here's the thing. Those comedy bullies, they're terrified of change. They're terrified of different. Because if the scene changes, if something different rises to the top, then they have to actually work hard instead of sitting high in their ivory towers and resting on their laugh laurels. Just made that up. No big deal. But enough is enough. And this is what my statement is about, my swooners, my fans, my friends out there. The only way we're ever, and I do mean ever, going to put Chicago on the map is if we make this place something special, something unique, a bizarre world amongst the mainstream bull, as it were. And some comedians, some showcases, are already joining my cause. That's right. The stand-up showcase stands with Darwin Doobers. Which is why any day now, they'll probably book me in a coveted headlining spot. Brian Zachary Earl and J. Michael Osborne of The Last Thing the World Needs fame stand with Darwin Doobers. The humorous Hulk himself, Tommy Morgan, stands with Darwin Doobers. And the list goes on. Jeff Hansen, Nate Burrows, Dan Dodge, Shaun White, Ashley Huck, David Vagnetti, Steve Zahn's body double from the upcoming show Mind Games, Jordan Holmes, Tamara Lynn Chambers, despite her affiliation with Stand Up Throwdown, Jeff Steinbrunner, the Putterboss Sisters, Channing Tatum, Kenny DeForest, Colleen Moore, Todd Massey, Nella Fergassi, Keith Pazel, Mark Fergassi, Amy Adams, Marty DeRosa, James Webb, Nate Simmons, and the entire cast of the Blue Man Group stand with Darwin Doobers. But as impressive as that list is, and believe you me, there are more, there is an even longer list of those who don't stand with me. Of those who despise everything that I work for and represent. Well, you know the phrase, a comedian's comedian? Well, I wear that description proudly because I know that I represent and stand for what true comedy and entertainment is all about. That's why this year will be my year, ladies and gentlemen. And in turn, it will be the year for everyone who has ever been bullied by comedy and kept off showcases they deserve to be on. This is the year that I don't care who you are. Be you Chicago Underground Comedy, Comedians You Should Know, Parlor Car, The Comedy Bar, Black Star Comedy, Stand Up Throwdown, Zanies, The Up Comedy Club, Lincoln Lodge from wherever they're going to be, Wonder Bar Comedy, from the Rinky Dink to the High and Mighty, it just doesn't matter. This year, 2014, I, the rock star of ridiculous, Darwin Doobers, will be on your stage. And it begins this month. January, which I have now deemed demand-uary. I'm throwing cordial out the window, and I'm going for the proverbial throat. But I need your help. Help me get on these showcases, to kick down these doors that the comedy bullies have put up, so that you, my swooners, my comedy comrades, can also then perform on them sometime after I perform on them. And this is all you have to do to help me wherever you go, from showcase to open mic to a friend's birthday party. Stand up on a chair or a table or a school desk, preferably if you have it, and proudly exclaim to the world, I stand with Darwin Doobers. Thank you.